Hello everyone and welcome to Singapore. It's round 13 of the SRL F2 Championship, only with a few races left on the calendar. And I think I'm seeing a bit of rain here. So that might be very interesting here. And let's see which tires everyone is choosing. I don't think we have a lot of rain, but it's raining a little bit. That might shake things up here in Singapore. And welcome to Frisky Biscuit. Again, joining the stream, thank you. Oh, and look at how Frank Efron is already struggling on these soft tires. Well, let's go through the grid. We have WL BDK being a reserve today. Eric Gustavo just had a F4 race at the moment. Glad you joined the grid. Oh, and Pinnacle already left the session, so I'm not really sure what happened to him. Look, the guys, look, see them struggling already. I'm gonna invite Pinnacle for a second. Yeah, invited. I'm not sure who is the first driver to set a lap. I think it's going to be Frank Efron, so let's stay with him for a while. And he's on the soft tires, but he's already struggling on these tires. Look at him sliding out of the last corner. Now into the first corner. That looks stable. And only Burgersort is going on the medium tire, so I'm guessing for a dry race then. Both Renaults on the hot lap. Let's stay with Frank Efron for this lap. He's the first driver, and look at this, it's raining even more. So Frank Efron did a good job for choosing to be the first one to go out on this tire. Hopefully it won't rain too much. Oh, he's struggling, he's really struggling on these tires. And Singapore is one of the longest tracks. It is the longest track on the calendar with 36 laps. So it's quite a challenging track for all the drivers. And yeah, we'll definitely have a show here. It's really hard to overtake. I think after turn 3, sorry. It's the only possibility. Oh, Frank Efron did invalidate his lap. And that's going to be very unfortunate for him. And Witche gets a 153.0 on the softs. I think on inters there might be a possibility to go faster than that. Johnny is not racing Frisky. He had a headache, so he chose not to race today. Well, get well soon, Johnny. You will be missed. And there are people still on the soft tires. It's now Cole Baseball on the hot lap. Well, let's follow Quoker first, but because he's in the left sector. But no, he's really struggling on these tires. Yeah, Quoker, now the track is getting even more wet than it was. So I think Wichita and Gmod did an excellent job to put a qualifying lap on the soft tires. Really curious what they can do on the intermediates. And Joe Royal is a driver who I'm expecting a lot from him. So let's follow him on a lap. He did an excellent time trial time. So let's see what Joe Royal can give us. I'm really sure the track is getting more wet. And Joe Royal puts the fastest sector 1 here, so Cole Baseball, please get out of the way, thank you. And Neuropyrite goes faster, so the track is getting drier now, and that's interesting. I think the rain has stopped, so I think this is a great opportunity for Joe Royal to set a fast lap here. I think the fastest strategy here on Singapore is the medium hard strategy. I'm not sure if the top 10 will go for that strategy, but after a few laps, 3-4 laps, the Isolate goes fastest on the mediums. I think at the end of this session the track will be dry. I'm not sure if that's the right call from Isolate with Flair, if he wants to start within the top 10 on the mediums. Let's see Joe Royal. What can you do, Joe? Joe Royal goes fastest with almost 3 seconds ahead of Isolate with Flair. So that's, I think, a good lap from Joe. Arjon now on a hard lap, but he invalidated. Neuropirate is improving by 1.6 seconds, but he's going into the pits for a fresh set of soft tires, I think. Or maybe some drivers will choose to go on the mediums. Track is drying up. Let's see which driver is on a hot lap. Arjon also fitting the mediums, so he's going. And let's follow Arjon here. Oh, a little bit wide there, but he kept it on track. Let's follow Arjon for this lap. Oh, invalidation. That's unfortunate for Arjon. I'm not sure if Joe is going to continue his stint. No, I don't think so. Farbright dives into the pits. So I think it's Frank Efron again. The first one on the hot lap at the moment. And a purple sector 1, but invalidated. It's so easy to invalidate here, and the track limits are a big pain. A little bit of going a bit wide on the curbs, it will invalidate your lap so easily. It's a challenging track, so. But let's follow WLDBK. Let's go. A reserve for today. Usually a tier 1 reserve, but I think his pace will be suited the best in the second tier. So we decided to try him out here. A very consistent, clean driver he is. So thank you, Johnny Boy, for tuning in. Purple sector 2 here for the tier 1 reserve. Let's see if he can finish his good lap in sector 3. It's looking good for Rio, a little bit wide, but still looking really confident on the throttle. Into the last corner he goes, and I think it's one of the fastest laps at the moment, and yes it is. 1:37.4, so the track is definitely dry now. So we're going to see fast laps here. I think Burgersord is the next one to cross the line. Let's see what he can do at 1:36.7, and that's a nice lap from him. Now our current championship leader, Earl Blake, in the other Ferrari. Can he put himself in P1? Yes he can. 1:36.0. Gmo also on a flyer. Let's have a look at some. I think it's Gmo, the first one to set a lap. Let's follow Gmo here in the Renault. He's currently sitting in P3 in the championship. A really quick, consistent driver. Purple sector 2 and a purple sector 1. So Vanek, please get out of the racing line, please. Nice sector here from Gmo, really taking the maximum of the track limits here. And he is looking really to set a great lap here. Let's see what he can do in the Renault. A little bit wide there, he should have taken a bit more curve, but there he goes, fastest at the moment, Gmo Hinney. A great lap from him. Oh, Farbrai spinning. He didn't have much luck there. What can Quoker do? He can put himself in P6 on the medium tire. And Cole did a great lap as well on the mediums. Only 1.3 seconds behind the current pole sitter Gmo. Let's follow Ari. No, invalidation of his lap. I think it's Salvenik, the first one to cross the line. Let's follow him. Salvenik showed us he has some excellent pace, but will be enough for him to oh, a purple sector 2, and that's looking really good from Salvenik here. Let's see what he can do. Into the last sector he goes. It's Salvenik. Salvenik taking the maximum of the curve there, and with a 1:35.6, and that's a quick time from him on the mediums. That's an excellent time. Great lap from Salvenik there. And Salvenik showed he's really quick, and so does Neuro in P4. The track is definitely drying up now, and the quicker times are getting in now. And what can Arjan do? Also on a medium tire. No invalidation for him, so he's definitely going to set a lap. 136.9 on the mediums as well. So who is the next one on an out lap? Fast lap, hot lap, whatever you call it. Let's follow Isolate with Flair. In the Alfa Romeo on the hot lap. Oh, please guys, get out of the way. Yes, good job Arjan, that's great from you. And that's a nice corner there from Isolate with Flair. Really taking the corner. Oh, a bit wide, really close to the wall. So Singapore is really tight track, so making one mistake can put you in the wall straight away. Oh, that's... And Witcher is on the soft tires. Oh, he needs to push himself to sector 2 purple for Isolate with Flair there. Let's see what he can do on fresh soft tires. And this rain at the beginning of the session will be really interesting for the end results of qualifying. Errol Blake puts himself on the P3. Isolate with Flair, what can you... Oh, a bit wide there, but still puts himself in P4. And the first one now to set a lap. Going to be... Joe Royal is on the medium tire. Panicle in the wall. Let's have a look. Let's have a look who was the first one to set a lap. Burgersort invalidated this time. And our tier 1 reserve is, I think, one of the next drivers to set a lap. In front of him is the McLaren of 6-pack. Let's follow him for now. And after that we switch to I think it's going to be one Alfa Romeo VL BDK. What can 6-pack do? Only P10 on the softs. What can he do? VL BDK only 7th on the softs. And Joe Royal on the mediums gets a great lap on the medium tires from Joe Royal. And Errol Blake is definitely on a fast lap now. What can he do? Errol Blake on soft tires, definitely going for pole position here, and he goes into the 134s, and that's provisional pole position for him. I'm really curious which only in P17, so that's a bit of disappointing from him. But let's have a look at G Mohini, and that puts himself in P2, and I think that was qualifying for today. And I'm really, as I said, I'm expecting a lot from Joe Royal here, and he is really aiming for a win today. Joe Royal on medium tires, qualifying in P3, and that's a great lap from him. As I said, I'm expecting a lot from him. He's definitely having the pace this weekend. And our qualifying for today has ended. Errol Blake in first, our championship leader on the only one within the 34s. Gmal, Joe Royal, far by P4, nice job from him. Totally missed that. Selvenic in P5, also on the mediums. Neuropirate on 7. Isolate with Flare in P6, by the way. Burgersword in P8. VOBDK in P9. Cole in P10. Arjan, Frank, Eric Gustavo, Sixpack, Quoker, Pinnacle, and Witcher is last. He did go a bit too late on the outlap, so that might ruin his qualifying. And it's looking like a dry session for the race. So I'm going to ask all the viewers, what are your predictions for today? Can you tell me? I'm going for Joe Royal for the win. Looking for Errol Blake in P2 and Selvenic in P3. I think that's going to be our top 3 today, unless they don't make any mistakes. Oh, and we have some inside information here, and at the end of this Grand Prix, it's going to rain, so that's going to be very interesting for the end. So definitely curious what everyone will do. So we're off on the formation lap with our championship leader currently in P1. Gmo Hinny also expecting a lot from him. Well, Joe Royal is definitely on the best strategy to win this one. And also Farby did surprise us with a late P4. Also a great qualifying performance from Isolate with Flare. He had some bad luck the last races, so hoping for some good points for him. Let's have a look at the current tires. And we have actually 4 drivers starting on the mediums in the top 10. So that's looking really good for these 4 guys. Really curious also what our guest driver Eric Gustavo can do. Currently in F4 at the moment. So really curious what his pace will be. And a little bit of disappointing from Witcher, starting in last. But yeah, let's have a look what he can do and if he can make up some positions. A few drivers starting on the hard tires, so they will definitely go for the hard medium strategy. It's an alternate one, so really curious which one will be faster. And our drivers are going to line up now. A question from MFR Racing is what was pole? It was a 1:34.8 from Errol Blake on the softs. Not sure if that's the maximum pace the guys can do, because the track at the beginning of qualifying was raining, so I'm not sure if it will. Now the track is definitely warm, so let's have a look at the guys. And I think this will be the best shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And We're off in Singapore. And we have a great start from Joe Royal already on the outside of Errol Blake. Joe Royal with an amazing start on the medium tires. A great start from Joe Royal here. He just did an amazing job, but everything goes clean. And already Neuro Pirate already on the inside of Salvenic. And Joe Royal had an amazing start here. What a great start from Joe Royal. Already taking P1 and definitely aiming for the win today. And there goes on the outside, Isolate with Flair, fighting with Burgersort. Still in P7, losing one place from Neuro Pirate. And we have a battle between Sixpack and Frank Efron. And Witcher already making up 2 positions. Let's have a look at the current position changes. Pinnacle winning 3 positions and Sixpack winning 3 positions. And Joe Royal is already really building a gap in front of Errol Blake. I'm really curious what Farbay can do. If he, hopefully he can close the gap to the top 3 to fight for a podium today. Had some bad luck as well the last races, so and we have a close battle between Burgersort and Isolate with Flair. Burgersort, oh, Isolate with Flair lost it. Into the wall he goes, and Burgersort picking up P8 from. Oh, the standings are a bit messed up now. And it's still Joe Royal, of course, in the lead with Errol Blake closing in on him. Errol Blake on the faster tire at the moment, but that will only last a few laps. And Salvenic, oh, it's hard to find a battle. I think it's the closest battle between Cole and Burgersort and the other Haas Arjan. I think that's the closest battle on track at the moment. It's no room for mistake, and let's the pit stop strategy soft, medium, medium, or soft, medium, hard. I think the soft runners will go for the soft hard strategy because it's possible to go for the one stop even when you start on the softs. So we're really curious what the strategies will be. Well, we have a battle for the lead. Errol Blake closing the gap on Joe Royal. Errol Blake needs to pass him real quick because his tires will... Oh, Errol Blake almost lost it. And that will allow Jimo Hinney to go on the outside there. And Jimo Hinney takes P2. And that will give room for our current leader Joe Royal on the mediums. Let's have a look at the current tires. Salvenic already closing up on Farbay. Salvenic seems to have his internet fixed, so that's a good job from him. And Aero switches back to P2. Jimo knows he don't have to fight Aero a lot because he knows he's fast, and but still a clean start of this race, and that's looking really good, guys. Big compliments on the start. Witcher winning already a lot of positions in a battle with Pinnacle. Next season, Witcher, I think Witcher will be going for the for tier 1 season, so he has the pace to put himself in tier 1 in the top 10. So really curious what he can do in this race. Starting last, already in P11 after 3 laps, so that's a good job from Witcher. Will his teammate let him by? That's the question. And Cole is now closing the gap on Burgersort. And you can see the soft runners already struggling. So the medium runners are going to be on the fastest tire within 2 laps. Oh. So Vanek on the inside of Fairby. A bit of a touch between the two drivers, but still no damage for both of the drivers. So Vanek picking up a 3-second time penalty. That won't help him. And at the back we see a few battles. And let's have a look. Goal baseball going for the move on Burgersort. On the outside, and Burgersort knows he is on the slower tire at the moment, so he let him pass. No need to take any risks here in Singapore, and that's what Burgersort knows. He's on a different strategy. And Joe Royal really pulling a gap now from Aero Blake. I'm not sure if Aero Blake pick up any damage. He's losing a lot of time now. Well, Vanek is still behind Fairby. Vanek, can he close the gap? And we have a battle between Arjon and Burgersort. Let's have a go. And Burgersort knows again he has to let through the both houses because they're on a medium hard strategy, and Burgersort is struggling already on these soft tires, only 3 laps old. And oh, and we have someone spinning. Oh, it's Cole! Cole spinning! Oh, fortunate for Cole. And that's not gonna help him. A Witch already in P8. So within the top 10 already. And that's really looking good from Witcher. So Vanek still behind Fairby and closing the gap, but it's not enough. Oh, and late braking from Vanek. Quoker sets the fastest lap. And we have a sector 3, a yellow in sector 3. It was isolated with flare spinning around. And Joe Royal still not in any trouble at this moment. I'm really giving the... He's improving so much at this moment, and he told us it's one of his favorite tracks at the moment. So he will be racing in Tier 1 tonight. So I think he will see this as a warm-up drive from Joe Royal. Oh, a bit of a oversteer there, but he kept it on track. And let's have a look at the closest battle on track at the moment between Vanek and Fairby. Fairby definitely struggling on the softs, and he's going into the pits. You can see his line, and that's a good job from Fairby, diving into the pits on the right time. Oh, he picks up a 5-second time penalty. That's not gonna help him. Well, Burgersort is now closing in on Quoker. Jimo Hinny pitted as well. Burgersort within 3/10 of Quoker now, closing in, picking up the DRS. Let's see, can he go for an overtake here? Is it close enough for Burgersort to make an overtake? He is on the outside. Quoker really taking the great defending from Quoker. And what a great battle between these two. He is now it's definitely Burgersort now. He is quicker, so picking up a 3-second time penalty. And let's have a look at the current penalties at the moment. With Aero, the front runners, Aero Blake 3 seconds, Savanik 6 seconds, Farby having 5 seconds, Burgersort already having 8 seconds of penalty, so he definitely wants to pass Quoker as fast as he can. Taking different lines. Let's have a look at his POV. If he is getting closer. He's on 22% of ERS, and Quoker is also on 20% of ERS, so it's going to be a close call. Taking different lines. If he has a good exit out of here, he can have a run on Quoker at the end of this main straight. Now it's important for Burgersort to make the move. Can he make the move? On the outside. Leaving space from Quoker, but still not enough to... Oh, Quoker switching lines. That's a bit of a dangerous move. Yeah, as Harry and Mavs are saying, Joe is on his own zone at the moment. Joe Royal is flying across the track. Aero Blake is pitting. I'm really curious what he's going to do. He's going for fresh softs, so he's definitely going for a 2-stop, so soft, hard maybe, or maybe soft, medium. If you can manage to get his soft tires lasting 8 laps, so I think this will be very interesting strategy. Well, Gmo is now on the tail of Farby, also setting the fastest lap. An Aero just in front of Farby. So he lost a lot of time here, stretching his old softs on the for 8 laps. And Gmo on the inside now of Farby, and moved on from Gmo. Now his hunt is going to start on Aero. Well, Arjan is now within DRS range of the other Mercedes driver, Neuro Pirate. Picking up the DRS, Neuro Pirate weaving a bit. And we have a battle between VLBDK going side by side with Sixpack. Leaving a lot of room. Sixpack just gets his position. And also a close battle on track between these drivers. And we have currently 3 battles on track. Well, Arjan and Neuropirate for the last podium spot are definitely on a mission. Arjan did the start on these guys, the top 6 didn't stop yet, so a battle between these 2 drivers. And we have a yellow in sector 2. I'm not sure who that is. Witcher in P5 already, so Witch is doing an excellent job here. Let's follow this battle for now. And you can see the tires of Arjan now. 8 lap old tires of Arjan. He's gaining on Neuropyro, which is on 8 lap old mediums, so you can see the difference already. The closest battle on track for now is still between these two. So will Arjan be able to make a move here on Neuropirate? Just Arjan is closing the gap, but no, he's showing himself on the inside, but it's not close enough. He's taking different lines to get on the throttle early, but no, just keep it on the inside from the Mercedes driver Neuropirate. A switchback move from Arjan. Will it be enough? Side by side now with Neuropirate. Neuropirate definitely on other wings, having a better straight line speed, and that will cover him up. Oh, and it's Neuropirate spinning. Going side by side into the corner is a dangerous thing to do. Well, Burgersort is still behind Quoker and he can't just pass him. And Quoker is letting him know, you can't pass me, try it. He's daring him to try it. Still behind for now. Well, we have Cole on 9 lap olds, mediums behind Aero. Had a small spin. Well, let's head back to the closest battle on track between Burgersort and Quoker. Can Burgersort go for a move within a few laps? Let's have a look at the current penalties. He has 11 seconds of penalties, so... Oh, he touches the wall there. No damage for him for now, I think. And the current penalties is something to worry about from Burgersort. He has already 11 seconds of penalties, and that's a lot. Already in lap 11. And Aero Blake, our championship leader on fresh soft tires, closing the gap on Neuropirate here. Neuropirate switching and switching, but Aero Blake is late braking and he made the move already. And I'm seeing some rain. Is it already raining? I'm seeing rain. I'm seeing rain on the camera. It's going to rain, guys. Oh, and what is going on here? It's going to be a thriller of the race. And Aero Blake is already pitting now. Will he go for early inters? Let's see what he can do. And Sylvanik is already pitting for inters. Oh, and we have a yellow in sector 3. Did someone spin off track? Oh, it's Quoker spinning off track here. And DRS has been disabled. Oh, it's Quoker spinning again. Oh, and we are going to have a rain race. And that's a great call from Sylvanik to dive into the pits. Oh, it's Quoker disqualified from the session. And Joe Royal needs to watch out now. Joe Royal, please watch out, man. Please don't take too many risks. Look how wet the track has become. Holy shit. Oh, sorry, I'm not. Just keep it out of the barriers, Joe. You can do it. And well, we have Witch and Arjan. Witch even overtaking Arjan on in the rain. On slicks. And Isolate with Flare. I've just DNF from the session. So I think he kissed the wall. Oh. And I think it's a great move from Savanic. Yeah. I think it's a great job from him to fit the intermediate tires. Joe is now heading into the pits. And look how the rain falls. And let's see where he can. I think he will still be in hold of his P1. So I don't think he has to stress a lot for his position. Oh, and look how rainy it is already. And Savanic, I think he won a lot of time on Joe Royal here. I think he did. Savanic, I think he's within 8-7 seconds. I think he is, yeah. Great call from Savanic here. And also from Aero Blake. Oh guys, this is so exciting already. Yeah, Trucker, it's really exciting to see all this. It's just so unpredictable. I saw some rain, a bit of rain, and then boom, track's wet. So yeah, definitely exciting to switch from real dry to heavy rain. All the gaps are now really big, to be honest. I'm going to switch to Sixpack, who is almost within 1 second of WLBDK. And Burgers are picking up another time penalty. And now, that's the most awesome thing. Who is the fastest in the rain? And will your setup be suited for the rain conditions? That's really an interesting question we can talk about. I'm not sure if Joe is losing time already on Salvanic, so I know his tires are only not even 1 lap old, but Salvanic, it looks like Salvanic has some rain pace here, but still looking 0.3 seconds losing on Joe now, so let's see. I'm just hoping for a safety car now, man. Then the whole grid is going to be really close again, and that's going to bring us some exciting battles. Well, we have Gmail now really closing up on Cole. Gmail, he has showed himself that he is a great rain driver. So, oh, and it's Cole just giving him the position here. I think Joe just wants to drive for the points and just knows Gmo is faster. So not really a stupid move from Cole here. And does he have damage or not? Yes, Cole has damage. So that's a nice friendly move from Cole. Let's head back to Sixpack and WLBDK. The closest battle on track at the moment. Still not close enough on to make a move here. And we have a rainy Singapore, and the rain is even getting worse. It's getting worse. And we have a VSC, a virtual safety car, guys. So, oh, and we have Salvenic into the pits. What is he going to do? I'm really curious what Salvenic is going to do. Or did he make a mistake? He might made a mistake here. Joe Royal even having 100% of ERS, so that's really showing he's just chilling around Singapore, and a really confident performance from him. He's just so quick on this track, and it's good to see from Joe, because he showed already he's a quick driver, and now he's just dominating the field with having 21.5 seconds in front of Aero Blake. Well, Salvenic has pitted for the wet tires. Oh, and I think he has some better traction here. Maybe he just made a great call here, but not sure. Neuro Pirate and Cole Baseball has pitted also for the wet tires. He just felt the intermediates were not good enough. And also Frabai into the pits and Bergersort into the pits. Switching to the wets as well. And so is Frabai. Okay guys, now I'm really curious what. And it's Salvenic winning on G Mohini here. So I think the wet tire is the tire to drive on at the moment. I think it's too wet for intermediates. Oh guys, what an exciting race already. And Cole winning time on Pinnacle here. Pinnacle on the intermediates, Cole on the wets. So I don't think it will take many time to yeah, it's Joe Royal, the leader of this race, diving into the pits. Joe Royal has some front wing damage. I saw his right front wing having damage, so he's definitely going for a front wing change. Yeah, he is. That won't help him. Aero also diving into the pits. Come on, Salvenic. Push a little bit more. And it's going to be a really close call between them. Joe now into at the end of the pit straight. Salvenic overtaking Joe Royal here. Oh, and it's so unfortunate for Joe. Dominating and dominating and dominating. How many penalties has Salvenic? Has 6 seconds. Wrong choice to stay another lap on the inters. And probably it's already stopping with the rain. Or no, it's not stopping with the rain. And Cole now into P5 again. Not taking too many risks, and that's a great call from Cole. Farby on the wets. And Bergersort also on the wets. Let's have a look at the current tires. Everyone is now on the wet tire. And that's going to be really close. Really close. Pinnacle just behind these two. Pinnacle will be fighting for points today. And BDK in front of Six-Pack again. And Eric Gustavo is struggling. 2.5 minutes at least behind all the drivers. And Salvenic leading this race. Well, we have a battle on track between Farby and Bergersort. In very wet conditions. Oh, Burger's struggling there. Oh, what a mess with this rain. Look at this. Farby taking different lines. And it's looking like Farby has the better exit, but no, it's not enough. Burgersort has the better exit here. Oh, Farby, just look out. Oh, a bit of oversteer there from Burgersort. Oh, and look how Joe Royal is Salvenic is gaining on Joe Royal. Sector 3. Sector 3. Oh, and we have Pinnacle spinning. Pinnacle. Oh, and he went into AI. And I think he lost his front wing. Yeah, he did. Six pack on the back of WLBDK. The closest battle on track at the moment. Look how the drivers are struggling on this track and in rainy conditions. But this look like Sixpack has a good exit, but still not enough. Going on the throttle too early is really making you lose some time. So, which you did an excellent job actually on having a P6 in the pocket already without picking up any penalties. So we're definitely not forgetting him. And he is not closing. Oh, we have another VSC. Farby spinning. What happened to him? Oh, on the middle of the track. Farby there. I'm not sure. Why is that a VSC and why not a safety car? Come on guys, bring us the safety car. Oh, and we're continuing. It's so wet on track and Joe Royal 9.3 seconds behind Salvenic, so Joe Royal is struggling. Oh, we have Sixpack and WLBDK battling. I think WLBDK has lost his front wing. Yeah, he did. Right front wing. And he's going into the pits, I think. Yeah, he is. Oh, but he slips. And picks up no penalty. Oh, a yellow. And WLBDK. Sector 1. Yellow. I think we just can't have a safety car, man. And Joe Royal is making up some time now on Salvenic. Did Salvenic pick up some damage? Let's have a look. Yes, Salvenic, the leader of this race, picked up some damage. Right front wing, look at that. He picked up some damage. So is Joe Royal capable to close the gap on Salvenic? Well, Witcher is now closing in on Cole. Let's stay for this. Go to the toilet. We're back in business. Witcher really close now on Cole. Yeah, Cole is doing an excellent job, and we're all going to agree on that. Witcher is not the easiest guy to hold off, so really curious what Cole can do. And I'm also really curious what will the conditions do. Will the track become a yellow in sector 2? Oh, it's Arjan spinning. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. With front wing damage, Salvanic is even managing to have a gap on Joe Royal, and that's looking. Salvanic has an excellent pace in the rain conditions. And we're only 20 laps underway in this Grand Prix of Singapore, and oh, it's Cole almost losing his car. And that will allow Witcher to close the gap on him. Losing it already. Oh, another Arjan spinning around. Oh, into the wall. Arjan goes. Will we get a safety car? It's a crazy spot to DNF your car. Where did he lose it? Where did Arjan lose it? I don't know. Salvanic still in the lead and looking really confident in the rain. Well, Witcher is still within a second of Cole. And it's still our closest battle on track. Oh, go into the wall! Cole goes into the wall there. And that will allow Witcher to take P5. And that's front wing damage from Cole. That's not going to help him. Oh, Cole. You drove an excellent race till now. Too risky. A lot of big gaps now. But let's have a look on our leader, Salvanic, to follow him a few laps. Oh, it's Salvanic! Into the wall again! Salvanic, what are you doing? That will allow Joe Royal to close the gap. Seven and a half seconds. Oh, look how Salvanic is struggling. 7.6 seconds. He needs to be within 6 seconds. We have a yellow in sector 1. Just give us a safety car for a minute now. No safety car again. The god of Singapore just not listening to me. Come on, let's bring the field together and give everyone a chance to win this race. There are only 4 drivers at the moment who are not having any penalties. So really curious what that will do with the standings for now. Arrow only having 3 seconds. Dreamon not picking up any penalty for now. Witch is not picking up a penalty. So Witch is still in a confident P5. Bergsort just having 9 seconds of penalties, but that will be enough to hold off 6 pack. And Salvenic is now gaining again on Joe Royal. Not sure how he does that with damaged front wing, but I think that will tell enough that he's such a quick rain driver. Or does Joe Royal has any damage as well? No, he doesn't have any damage. So, and he's losing time on Salvenic again. Joe, come on man, push yourself. You're deserving this win. Oh. This win should be yours because you just dominated everyone on track before the rain. So you deserve this win, man. Come on, push yourself. Well, Arrow Blake is already within 3.5 seconds of Joe Royal. And maybe it's true that wheel drivers are having a advantage on the pad drivers. I think Joe is driving on the pad, so Arrow Blake now really winning already a half a second on Joe Royal in the first sector. Oh, locking up his tires. Almost kissed the wall. It's Arrow Blake losing time on Joe Royal here. Oh, and the rain conditions stayed for a long time. Tough race for all the drivers. And our leader of this race, Salvenic, picks up another penalty, so that will put Joe Royal into the win again. So he needs to win himself 7/10. And he knows. So he's definitely going to push himself. And Joe Royal also knows he needs to push himself to stay within the 9 seconds of penalties. But Arrow already closing up on Joe Royal for P2. Oh, Joe Royal losing his front wing. And that's not going to help him. Oh, another touch on the wall. He will be furious right now. And Arrow knows he needs to pass Joe real quick to gain 3 seconds on him. So this will be a battle to follow for now. Aero Blake closing now. Oh, Salvenic made a mistake as well, which allows Joe Royal within 6.4 seconds. Oh guys, what's happening the last laps? Will Aero be the winner? Will Aero be able to win this one? He will, but only if he passes Joe Royal on this track. And I'm going to tell you that's not going to be easy, because Joe has the pace, and Joe just needs to stay in front of him. But Aero has the pace to close the gap on Joe. So will it be enough to give him an opportunity to make a move? I'm not sure if it will. I don't think it will for now. But he has a good exit here. Let's have a look. Really close battle between these two. And Salvenic will be profited by this, because the guys battling behind him will give him a chance to create a gap again. The battle for P2 between Aero Blake, Joe Royal continues. Joe Royal still in virtual P1 for now, but how long will that stand? That's going to be the question. Will Salvenic manage that 9-second gap? If this battle continues for too long, yes it will. And there's also Jamal Hinney. Will we be able to mix things up? And will we be able to... Oh, Aero picking up another penalty. 6 seconds now. And Joe... What is happening with Salvenic and Joe Royal? Salvenic already 8.5 seconds ahead of Joe. Now 7.4. Is he making big mistakes, or what is he doing? Jamal Hinney now on virtual on the podium. Aero Blake, will it be enough to go for an overtake? He's gaining in. He puts a side-by-side battle with Joe Royal. But Joe Royal makes it stick. Joe Royal is fighting for his life. And it's great to see, because you're virtual P1, Joe. So you have every right to do so. And Jamal Hinney is now closing the gap. Only 3 seconds away from the guys battling in front of him. So he will mix and he will join the party soon. But still, this is the battle on track. Also Pinnacle when Pinnacle just left, I think. Bad discipline again. Just leaving from the session when you're not able to pick up any points. Aero Blake still gaining and gaining. And Joe Royal is definitely pushing himself. He knows. And he's fighting for that virtual P1. Will Aero Blake Will this be enough for him? No, he's still not close enough. Oh, and we have yellow in sector 2. A VSC has deployed. The third VSC of the day. And Salvenik is now 9 seconds ahead of Joe Royal. And it's going to be a really close at the end between Aero. Jamal was not really closing the gap. It's all about having the perfect. Oh, and Frank Efren. Jamal picking up a drive-through. Oh no, Jamal, what are you doing, mate? That's so unfortunate. You could have been on the podium. Because you know, the guys in front, or the guy in front having 6 seconds of penalties, and that's the only thing you should have do. Stay within 6 seconds. You don't need to take any risks. And what can Joe do? Joe Trucker is telling you, you're quick in the final sector. Improve your first and second sector, and you will be the winner of this race. Frank Efren has DNF'd from the session. I think he just DNF'd within the pit lane. For now it's looking like Salvenik is going to win with 4 laps to go. Oh, really close on the wall there. And from looking at the pace of Joe, compare it to Salvenik, I don't think he's going to make it unless Salvenik is making a mistake. And Aero knows he needs to pass him real quick, unless else he will be on the podium. But he also knows he's not taking too many risks because he is our current championship leader. He doesn't need the points. So I know why he's not making any risks. And if Joe Royal is not gonna win this one, he will take his revenge on the race in Tier 1. I think he has some excellent pace around Singapore, and that's going to be told. It's going to be not forgotten because he's driving an excellent race here in Singapore. But still, he needs 5/10 off his time to close the gap. But Aero is having a great exit there. He's now really close on Joe Royal, and that's probably enough to make an overtake. Picking up the slipstream on Joe Royal. Really close now. Look how close the guys are. Aero Blake braking late, but it's not enough. And Salvenik is, if he not picks up another penalty, he will be the winner of this race, I think. I think we can don't discuss about that. He drove an excellent race, picked up some penalties, but still it is enough to cover this race win. Oh, and Gmo is already joining the party now. I'm not sure if that's the right call to let just Arrow getting past, because I mean, if he secures this P2, he just drove an excellent race. I think that's his racing spirit too. He knows Salvenik is faster in the rain, but it's also having that P2 is just an amazing job from Joe. Had some bad luck. This weekend was his. He is, if he makes it into P2, he is my driver of the day, definitely. Witchy did an amazing job as well. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just giving it to him because he just dominated before the rain came. But you never know. We're driving in Singapore and a lot can happen in the last laps. I'm going to check the tires of Salvenik. I think they're pretty good actually. They're not slicks yet. So I think he will be finishing the race 10.5 seconds. So a lot of wheel spin there from Salvenik. But you never know, the last lap can also, if Salvenik picks up another penalty, then it's really hard for him to pull a gap. And I'm pretty sure he's just going to focus on, let's follow Salvenik for the last lap here on Singapore. Our provisional winner. Salvenik looking really confident on this win. He fixed his internet and he's on the top stage, and that's really good from Salvenik. Really quick driver as well. And oh, Aero Blake is overtaking Joe Royal on the last lap. Look at Aero on the outside, and what an overtake! What an overtake from Aero Blake, our championship leader, showing himself he's quick. It costed him. Joe Royal knows he's still on P2, virtual P2 in the last lap. And I'm still going to give it to Joe Royal. But we're following the winner of this race, Salvenik. Into the last corner now, Salvenik winning this race. And it's the winner of this race, Salvenik, with Aero Blake going to finish in second, but will be losing in second place to Joe Royal. Joe Royal finishes in second, Arrow in third, Witcher in fourth. Big gaps now. Witcher in fourth, Jamal Hinney is crossing the line in fifth. Weaving, he's going to pick up P5. Neuro Pirate in P6. Burgersword P9, P7. Sixpack in P8. And Cole is going to be driving in P9. Pinnacle in P10. Eri Gustavo in P11. And the rest of the guys didn't finish. What a thrilling race this was, guys. I was really excited. Not really much battles on track, but still, with the weather changes, with the guys losing their front wings, it was an exciting race to watch. And my driver of the day is going to be Joe Royal. Just because he had some bad luck the last race weekends, and he just dominated with having a great qualifying, having a great first stint on the medium tires. Yeah, definitely Joe Royal having my driver of the day. Just some bad luck in the rain still. Salvenic, our winner of the day. Good job from Salvenic. And these are the final standings. Salvenic, Joe Royal, Errol Blake, Witcher. Nice run from Witcher. You did a great job. G. Mulhiney in 5th. Neuro Pirate in 6th. Burgersword 7. Sixpack 8th. Cole 9, Pinnacle 10th, Eri in 11, and the rest of the drivers didn't cross the line at the end. So this was our race at Singapore, and really glad I've been commentating this one, and I will see you next week. See you then.